Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road88. We're getting back into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Guild, Territory Battles, Hoth, Imperial Retaliation, Day 2, Phase 2. Let's see what my guild has accomplished in the last 24 hours. I'm a little tardy to the party. And, boy, don't need to tell my guild any suggestions. But this is still kind of a helpful, an attempted helpful walkthrough for anyone else in other guilds that's trying to make sense of these territory battles and nothing else. Hoth really is actually an easy territory battle. It really doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. But to be fair, so here we have Imperial Retaliation. Wait, I'm looking in the wrong direction. Forward Stronghold and Snowfield's territory. We have two battles up in the Snowfield territory. We have two battles. One of them is actually a special mission in the Forward Stronghold territory. So I'm gonna, and then we have platoons to squad up. We are gonna go into special mission first. And apparently I can only work with bounty hunters. That sucks. Scumbags. I'm just kidding. Scoundrels, more like in the Star Wars universe. Scoundrel would be the correct term. So we'll just go in with a squad of scoundrels. I mean, bounty hunters. Mercenaries. You know, we see the bounty hunters always demanding money for the work. We never really get to see them spend it on anything. Except for maybe more weaponry and ships. But, alright, so we got two Wampas. Awesome. Because one wasn't enough for Luke. I'm going to take these guys out. That was a wasted special ability, but okay. Now we got three. We clearly have come across a whole family of these things. Luckily for Luke, he only had to deal with one. Although in the Emperor Strikes Back book, it does actually talk about them being kind of a species that the Rebel Alliance had to keep scouts' eyes open for in their perimeters around the base, because I mean those things supposedly would try to get close to the base. They were one of the number of things the rebels were having to keep an eye out for when they were on Hoth. Yeah, no. I was debating on it. Yeah, let's go in with a pair of Darth Vaders. I think I can send someone a little bit weaker in too. Honestly, I probably could just go in with Darth Vader independently. Because I mean, he's my maxed up character right now. He probably doesn't even need any backup help, but not when he's pushing people around. What the hell was that, Moff Gideon? Did you even touch him? Wow, that was. I should just. I should just. Informally discharge Moff Gideon for that. And my second Darth Vader, too. Yeah, maybe I should just come in with just my Darth Vader. Like 3 of them are barely even doing anything. Jeez. I mean, I'm trying to keep them from being a waste when it comes to the deployment part. So, but at the same time, I'm pointing out, I probably didn't really need them here. Bye. And that is the special mission. All right. No, it wasn't. I did the special mission already. That's right. All right. So I want to come down here. I want to run Asajj as my strong person, my lead stronger person, with her evil twin. She might as well just squad up some Night Sisters while I'm at it. Nice. This is literally my first time I'm finally getting to squad up Night Sisters together. I've just barely started to build them up. Thanks to my mods playlist requiring me to. Why did anyone else have to come? Trying to set an example, I know, but still. Because, I mean, anyone that's in a lower power rank position, I mean, they're going to need to come in with a squad, but, jeez. Luckily, I just need to do one. I just need to catch one playthrough of these territory battles because there's only 4 of them each. So, unless they ever decide to add new ones, please not more difficult than the Geonosis either. I kind of miss throwing out Night Sisters from the last time I was playing this game. Okay. I was trying to figure out who this no trooper's gonna follow. I really could use at least a better leader than that. Jeez. You know, for someone who's supposed to be emperor of the whole galaxy, it kind of sucks when his own team is half for him. He must not pay them very well. That or they know they're dead meat. Honestly, I would hate to be a member of the Empire's Human Resources Department with all the superior officers that Darth Vader chokes out and they have to promote, only for him to choke out again. It makes me wonder how many people in the Human Resources Department Palpatine's electrocutes for not hiring better superior officers. Like, I definitely would not want to be working for the Empire's Human Resources. Let alone be promoted in the Empire. Promotions or working for human resources, neither one has got to be a good position to be a part of in the Empire. Come on. Just get off your feet already. Take them out. Bye. Well, that was rude. Now they're thinning down my Death Trooper stacks. Well, we're only in the third encounter here, and these guys are starting to get a little bit tougher than the last couple battles. I don't know why, but that Death Trooper kind of reminds me of the movie Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. Kind of feels like a Real Steel situation. Oh, I better not have problems with this final encounter. Probably wasn't the best formula of squatting. I mean, I'm seeing that, but then again, nobody wanted to follow Palpatine. I needed someone of a leader position with some sense of power authority. Starting to make me wish I'd saved on Vader. Is he taunting me over there? I can't see behind that. Yeah, he is. I couldn't see behind that other guy's shield. I couldn't click on anyone else. I couldn't see all his tags, though. Excuse me. A lot of taunting and a lot of defense on this in this opposing team. Lower your shields. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know, Palpatine, maybe you should pay your people a little better, then maybe they'd follow you a little more sufficiently. Alright, well. But I do have some guys I can throw into the platoon, so there's him. I'm a little. I feel like someone might have something stronger than that, but yesterday I know I kind of accidentally threw in my stormtrooper into that deployment. I noticed honestly, I am very questionable. Of course, with this being Hoth, the expectation is probably much lower anyways. So it probably doesn't really matter. But I figure the more power you have in the characters you put into the platoons, the further it's got to be pushing those, the meter here that we're trying to measure up. Yeah, I think the rest of my guys are better fit for deployment. Alright. So, and from the looks of it, we're already at 2 victories, working our way to the 3rd victory on the forward stronghold. So I will pitch in on the other territory. Almost to that 2nd star victory. We were so close. Should be absolutely no problem for someone to finish that off. Like literally. Probably just a whole nother player's deployment once they get done with their battles and their platoon fill-ins. Whoever they have left, that's more than enough to fill up. Like I said at the beginning of this, I probably don't even have to make any suggestions as far as to any of my guild members, because this is Hoth. Very self-explanatory in comparison to Geonosis. The expectations are lesser. It's easier difficulty mode. Actually, kind of might be, if not easy, maybe medium. But yeah, that is Hoth Imperial Retaliation. Day 2, Phase 2 for guild territory battles. For Star Wars guys who are here, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.